this is Kanaya, and today I will be showing you how to crochet a temperature colorway blanket. So, so now I want to show you this pattern. So this pattern has a beautiful stitching and is also colorful. So this pattern is easy to make. And I want to show you the colors I took out. So now I have different shades of blues to when it's cold outside. And I have different shades of grays here. Let me hide this. So now I took out the different shades of grays just in case it looks gray out or it's a blizzard or it's like foggy out. So now I see, so let's see. The color on the left is like summer colors, but it's gonna warm up sooner than later, so let's just see. So what you would need for this project is you need a 6mm crochet hook. Let me turn this around. 6mm crochet hook, yarn, and a pair of scissors. Um, so just in case if someone's birthday is coming up, I'll add a birthstone color to it. And my uncle's birthday is this month. So before we get started, I want to tell you all the birthstones in each month. So let's see, birthstones. So January is garnet, February is amethyst, March is aquamarine, April is diamond, May is emerald, June is accent. Let's see how to pronounce this word. Alexandrite, or whatever this is. Alexandrite. Alexandrite. And Alexandrite. And July is ruby. August is peridot. September is sapphire. October is tourmaline. November is topaz. Like we can say November is gold because November is always golden. And December is blue topaz. So let's see what's the birthstone for each month. So January is garnet. So although garnet is commonly associated with the color red, these gemstones can be found in almost any color. and all popular choices for jewelry of all types. That's excellent news if you're in the market for the January birthstone. The garnet family is one of the most complex in the gem world. It's not a single species, but rather consists of several species and varieties. So let's see. February is amethyst. Amethyst is a crystalline quartz in colors ranging from pale lilac to deep reddish purple. It has relatively high hardness of 7, which means it's very scratch resistant. The February birthstone makes a fine gem for any kind of jewelry. March is aquamarines. It's named after the color of seawater. Aquamarine is the blue to blue-green member of the berry family. Readily available and moderately priced, the March birthstone makes an excellent jewelry stone. Diamond, so April is diamond. Diamond is the most popular ring stone choices in the world. These gems are prized with their classic beauty and clarity, and diamond jewelry has become a status symbol. May is emerald. Emerald been synonyms has been synonyms with the color green since ancient times. A fine emerald is a truly breathtaking sight, and this member of the berry, berry family deserves its placement among the traditional big four gems among with diamond, ruby, and sapphire. June is pearl, alexandrite. Pearls are the only gems found within living creatures, both salt and freshwater. Mollusks and mollusks. However, most pearl on the market today are cultivated or cultured since they now occur extremely rarely in nature. While pearls require special care, they have an enduring appeal for jewelry, particularly as the traditional June birthstone. July is ruby, one of the most popular traditional jewelry stones. Ruby is exceptionally durable. Its color, always red, can reach velvet levels of saturation. Fine quality rubies are some of the most expensive gemstones, with record prices over $1 million per carat. Um, August is peridot. The modern August birthstone, peridot has been prized as a jewelry stone since ancient times. Always green in color, but with considerable variations. A peridot particular shade depends on its sources. September is sapphire. Few gems have held our attention over millennia as well as sapphire. Its pale blue colors and excellent durability make it an exceptional gemstone. However, not all sapphires are blue. The September birthstone comes in many colors. October is opal. Opals are in a class by themselves. As a species, opal is so unique its patterns have their own descriptive vocabulary. More than any other gem, each opal is distinctively individual. Opals are also the most delicate gemstones, commonly worn and require special care. December is Sigrine. Sigrine is the yellow or to red orange variety of crystalline quartz. Clever marketing and the rise of earthstones fashions have made this durable and readily available gem and a popular modern birthstone in recent years. Last but not least, December. December blue topaz. Most blue topazes come out of the earth colorless or pale blue. A two-step heat and radiation laboratory treatment is less than used to turn these stones velvet greenish blue. Blue topazes are not the only beautiful, but inexpensive. So now we know what is. So now we know what each birthstone is. So we're gonna go back to the pattern and see how many do you want to chain for this project. So let's see. So you can chain as long and as short as you like. Short as you like, as long as it's a multiple of 4 plus 6. So since it's a leap year, so instead of me having to chain 365, I'm going to be chaining 366 change. Oh, 366 chains, because it's a leap year. So every 4 years will be a leap year. So now this year is a leap year, and next year will not be a leap year. So let's see, where my crochet hook go? I don't know where we find this. Oh, it's right here. Oh. So now, so now, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a slip knot. So you're gonna take the first loop, pull it over the second loop, and you're gonna take the back loop and pull it over the front loop to make a slip knot. And you're gonna pull these two tight. So now you're gonna take your crochet hook and you're going to insert it. You're going to insert it through the hole like this. And you're gonna take these two ends and you're gonna pull them tight like this. Pull them really tight. So, like I said, you can chain as long as you like, as long as it's a multiple of 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6. So I'm going to be making my chains 366 chains. So those of you who do not know how to make a chain, is you're going to yarn over and you're going to pull it through. Yarn over, insert it. And you're going to keep going until you make your chains as long as you need, as long as you want. So, or you can do it the easy way. So you can yarn over, you can take the back of the loop and you pull it through. See how easy it is? No, you guys can't even see it. So you yarn over, take your hands, and you pull it through like this. So let's see. So show you guys. So you yarn over, take the loop, pull it through. And you can do it like this to be easy. So now since I'm doing this long chain, my blanket is gonna be huge. Like it's nobody's business. It's gonna be huge, it's gonna be warm, it's gonna be everything. To tell you all about temperature blankets, so those of you who don't know what a temperature blanket is, a temperature blanket is when you crochet one row for each day of the year. So we just gotta make sure that we we can crochet a row for each day of the year, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can do more than one row a day if you prefer to. So it's not a so some people prefer to crochet one row for each of the year, but at this point, or I gotta start with black because I was thinking of a rainbow temperature blanket, but I can see. So I'm still gonna add some black and some other colors to it to make it look like a rainbow color. Cause I can still add some more colors to this. This is gonna look pretty. So even though today was 46 degrees and let's see what tomorrow's weather is. Tomorrow is supposed to be 41. So we just gotta keep going until we chain as long as we like. And I'm still gonna add pink and purple to the colors. So I'm just gonna be using different shades of blues for when it's cold out. And I'm also gonna add whites for when it snows outside. And it's gonna be different shades of whites for the snow. And I was thinking like different shades of greens when it's like springtime. But like when it's like decent out, I'll add pink or purple to the color. So we just gotta see if. So let's see. So I'm gonna grab some more yarn. Let's see. Okay, I might have to cut this video because, or I might make some edits after this to make it look shorter so it's not as noisy in here. So it's gonna be huge. So I watched some videos on how they did their temperature blanket. Also watched it on TikTok. So if you have no idea how you want your so if you have no idea on how to so if you have no idea on how you want to start your temperature blanket, you can go on TikTok or YouTube to see how they made a temperature blanket. Some of them are very long and some of them are very short, so you don't have to make yours longer if you don't want to, you can make your rolls to your desired length. Like for me, I might make a long blanket, or I might do for my desired length. I'm not sure yet, so I haven't figured it out yet. Like that other blanket I was making, it was so long. Like it was out. Like I just couldn't stand this blanket. Like there's a project sitting behind me right now. This is the blanket that I was making. This is a granny stripe blanket. Like that thing is so huge. I can't even stop working on it. It's just so huge. So figuring this blanket is gonna be huge also, cause not everybody temperature blanket is gonna be long, but you can make your rolls as long as you want, or you can crochet like whatever temperature is gonna be for this week. You don't have to do one row for each day of the year, because some people, like when I watch the video, some people say you have to do one row for each day of the year. No, you don't have to, because some people prefer to crochet more than one row for each day of the year, which for me, I'm giving y'all the option to crochet one row for each day of the year, or you can do more than one row. It's up to y'all. But I'm gonna be working on this very fast, so for me, I might do more than one row for each day. So at least if you know the process. But I do love this stitch though, the colorway. It looks pretty, and I can't even stop looking at it because it has like some of it has like blue and green. One has blue and green color, and the other one has baby colors, and I love baby colors. Like babies is so cute. Can't even look at them. Like I like so what I do like I like the baby colors better. I'm gonna go show you guys the picture again. Um, so this blanket has like baby colors. It's like a blanket for a baby. And let's see. This to the left has like different colors, like green, the blue, the gray, yep, blue, gray, green, white. So this is like sport colors almost. But I like this one better because it has like baby colors. And I'm so impressed at how the colors can go well together. And so on. So for me, I'm going to be using different shades of colors, like different shades of blues, different shades of greens. Like my mom taught me how different shades of colors can be blended in together, which I'll teach you that on my next video. So, or I might teach you more about different shades of colors, because different shades of colors can go well together. I was just like, this color, I can't even stop looking at it. It's just so pretty, and it works well for a baby. People who have babies and stuff. I'm just so impressed. I'm so impressed with that color. Just don't know why, but I am. So, so now, I'm gonna chain longer, but like it's gonna be like a queen size blanket or so. But So we can just do, and my chain is getting longer already. I can't believe it. I mean, anybody can do a long chain. And this, so now with this color is very dark. So once we finish chaining, we have to make sure we have to, so after we finish chaining, we have to count the chains to make sure we have the right amount of chains. But if you, but if we don't have the right amount of chains, you might chain longer or you might chain female chains or less. So we just gotta make sure we have the right amount of chains so we can do it. So so now we have, or you can count your chains in between, something like that. So let's see. So this is getting long. Like once I'm done with this blanket, I'm just gonna keep that. That is so awesome already. So today is just the first day, so we can just kinda take it slow. Or you can also watch my video once I make edits or post it and everything. So let's see. Um, so I watched her video, the slow crocheter, but she's not really, but she's a good teacher also. So you can watch her video too for more ideas for a temperature blanket. And this is my first time that I'm starting a temperature blanket, so it's not really that bad. So, I mean, so to be honest, you can go, so if you want to know how to start a temperature blanket, you can go to YouTube or you can go to TikTok or you can look up on Google to see how they did their temperature blanket. But everyone's temperature blanket might be different, so you never know. So recently I did this, so I want to see like how to do my temperature blankets and stuff. But once we get through the year and stuff, it's gonna be long. But I might finish this sooner than later, so I'm gonna show you guys at the end how my temperature blanket looks. And see. So let's see if I could count the chains. My chains are long. Goodness for me. So we see 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 36, 45, 48, 51, 57, 60, 3, 6, uh, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 33, 49, 54, 57, 60, 69, 81, 90, 93, 94, 96, 102. Alright, I might put some shit. So I might have to put some stitch markers to make it easier, because counting a lot of chains is not easy. So I'm about to put some stitch markers on, or I might, or so we know how many chains do we have to count to make for an order. Or I might use the different shades of blue, different shades of grays. So let's see. So let's see. So we got 1, 6, 9, 15, 18, 20, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 3, 6, 9, 45, 3, 6, 60. Over 60. So we're going to keep that 6 stitch marker for the 60th stitch. So I'm going to mark every 60 stitches to make it easier. Because when you have long amount of chains, it's good to put a stitch marker for whatever chains that you want to stop by to do a stitch marker. So 60, 63, 66, 69, 72, 75, 81. So whenever you miscount the stitches, you can go back to the stitch marker that you was marking. So 60, 63, tastes good. You know, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20. 20, 23, 6, 80, 82, 10, 40, 43, 6,
What the fuck are you still sitting there for?
252,
It smell like mad fabuloso in here.
40, 43, 40, 43,
You still chewing gum. You asked for gum one time, and you done ate damn near the whole pack.
40, 43, 46, 49, 40, 43, 40, 43, 46, 49, 79, 82, 300, 303, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 20, 21, 21, 24, 27, 30, 36, 39, 42, 45, 54, 57, 60, 63, 63, 66, 69, 69, 72, 75, 78, 84, 85. So I chained 385. So I'm gonna bleep some of this down. So I did say I'm gonna chain 366, but I chained longer than what I'm supposed to chain. So let me just undo some of these chains. So now I got 366 chains. 366 chains. So now I'm gonna go to the pattern and see. So now I'm gonna go back to the pattern and say, so now it says you're gonna put one double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook. So it's gonna count as your first. So chain 3 will count as your first double crochet. So you're gonna skip 3 chains, you're gonna yarn over, and you're gonna go into the fourth chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull to the second two loops, and you're gonna put, so let's see, so 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 now looking at the two, so now this is, so the left side is a full size blanket, and this side looks like a baby size blanket. So if you're gonna make this for a baby, you're gonna have to chain 106. And for a full size blanket, if you're gonna make a full size blanket, you're gonna have to chain 146. So I'm gonna do mine longer. So just so you guys know, I'm going to, so it's kind of confusing, these patterns. So, and then you're gonna put one double crochet into the next chain. So you're gonna yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first two loops, yarn over, pull through the second two loops. So it's gonna say you're gonna chain two, you're gonna skip the next two chains, you're gonna skip the next two chains, and you're gonna put one double crochet into the next two chains. So you're gonna put one double crochet and two double crochet. Sounds easy, right? So you're gonna you're gonna chain two, skip the next two chains, and you're gonna put one double crochet into the third chain. So you're gonna keep repeating the process until you reach the end. So it's not hard. It's just like, what I do like the best about blankets is like it covers you up when it's cold. Like, the reason why I decided to do a temperature blanket is because I want to make mine longer. Well, that other project is already longer, so I just want to keep those blankets and then sell them at the end. So even though that one day you guys can start your own temperature blanket, but you can see first to see how they did it. So once I finish doing this tutorial, I'm gonna post a link in the description box to see how they did their temperature blankets. Because starting a temperature blanket is not easy. It isn't. So it's not. Or I might post it in a community box in the post, or maybe in the description box so you guys can find where to look and stuff like that. Find where to look. But the temperature may change for each day depending on where you live, and depends on if the weather is hot or cold. Those during the years, like some states have warm weather and some states have colder weathers. So some people live in in a warm, in a hot climate, and some of them live in a cold climate. So, so at least we will have to be sure that everyone stays warm. Cause or if it's like cloudy outside, um, I'm gonna do white just in case if it gets cloudy. Like like I wasn't even thinking, cause sometimes it be cloudy out during the day, and it be cloudy out during the night time, during the night. So like, or if it's like overcast, I can do grays and whites and stuff. Cause so at least you'll have the idea of people's temperature blankets. So at least if for sure that you want to start one, um, you can look up some more ideas. Like you can do a temperature blanket for any stitch that you want. Either as a double crochet, a single crochet, doesn't matter. As long as it's pretty, as long as it turned out right, as long as we don't over stress ourselves. Cause we got the whole year to do it, so it's no rush, to be honest. Or so I'm gonna be using different shades of blues for the for the for when it gets cold, but you can use any color for the temperature blanket. So um, at least this year is happening. So I might do this fast. Like they make theirs like it's nobody's business. I'm gonna make this, and then people's gonna wondering why it looks so nice. And this is why I feel jealous. Like, oh, this is why it makes me want to start one so badly because it's a like this year, like New Year's is always a good start because at least you get to change what you want to do and everything. It's always like New Year's Day has come, so I can just say less that people wants to start their temperature years from now. Even 4 years, even 5 years from now, people can start their temperature blankets and stuff. But so when I was watching videos on on TikTok on how they start their temperature blankets, I was so impressed on how the temperature blanket looked. It looked huge. Some of them look huge, and some of them look like like a regular size. But I want to make mine super long. But like if I feel like I'm gonna be finished with this sooner than later. So at least it's not that much worrying to do. Like it makes me wanna. It makes me wanna. So whatever ideas that you guys can come up with, just let me know in the comment section on what stitch do y'all want to do on your temperature blankets because it's easy but it's hard at the same time. Plus, it's gonna be huge. like everyone's. Like everyone would be super excited if if they wanna start their temperature blankets. Like it's obvious that if we do it right now, I'll be so happy. so at least if we if we start on this now, at least if we start on this temperature blanket, we'll be satisfied in what we're making. Cause some people say their projects don't look good, but at the end of the story, their projects was always gonna look good. I can't judge y'all on what project y'all gonna make, cause this time is like so good. It's just way more. So if people would see my temperature blanket, if my family would see this temperature blanket right now, they would be so amazed. But if I see y'all work and everything, I would be so amazed. I was so amazed at their temperature blanket because it's just like rough for this. So now, if if you guys want to watch this video on how I start my temperature blanket, it's fine. It's always good, but it's optional videos that you guys can look into. hmm So yes, so I've seen plenty of videos on how they start their temperature blankets, and every every once and again you guys could watch the video. So tomorrow I will be using the same color, because even though that the weather is in the 40s, and like so we're just trying to make this clear to see. So it's anything below 10 degrees, I'll just use a lighter color. Like this turquoise is lighter. I feel like navy is darker. And the denim color is like lighter, but I feel like navy is the darkest color out of all these different shades of blues that we got. And black is also the darkest. I think black is the darkest color out of all these colors that. So I might not have all different shades of blues. I might not have a lot of blues, different shades of blues in the color, because I took that out. Like, and the different shades of greens I will take out also, and it's like springtime or something. Like spring doesn't begin until March, and now we're in until March, and now we're in winter. So the left side is fall colors, and and the right side is like winter colors. Like it gets cooler in the fall time um than it is in summertime. And summer colors, it gets like orange, yellow, white, but it gets really hot in the summertime. So temperature goes up each month of the year because January is the beginning month and December is the ending month of the year. So we got into or I might or I'm gonna might take out the colors that I'm going to use and see if we have to see what colors I want to use. But I do want to use the different shades of blues, but I don't think I'm going to be using all this color and stuff. For anything less than 5 degrees or anything less than 5, then I'll use like a lighter color. Or I'm figuring, I think in the 40s I might use like navy. Like anything below 40, I'll just use like lighter colors. Like so, like the colors that I took out. That means and then because I feel like I might be a pro at this, but I can still like show you guys how far how far I got on a temperature blanket. Like we were saying, like some of them are very huge, and this is kind of like show and tell. Like I don't know if they did this in school. Like I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you did this in school or not. Like I think show and tell is when somebody show how they made, how like what projects did they make and how they make it. Cause let me see what show and tell is. Cause I remember that years ago. So let's see what show and tell is. Um, let's see. So it says show and tell is a teaching method. Like it's like a teaching method where students are encouraged to bring items that they have selected to class and describe them to their classmates. So it doesn't have to be in school. You can show them on video how you make your projects. Like it could be like there's so many people out there doing it's like showing your projects to them and see how they make it. Like when I was thinking of videos of tutorials, I'm thinking of show and tell cause it's not easy to do that, but anybody can do that. Like people people who are interested in showing their stuff, then so yes. So I would be so great to meet you. So I forgot to say Happy New Year, YouTubers. Well, I didn't say that in the beginning. So once we reach the end, we're gonna stop and do some like edits, cause I would like to do it in other colors. So once I once I look up the aqua weather, but I'm gonna teach you some things, how to get access with the aqua weather. Wait, so I'm gonna teach you some things that I've learned in the past few. So, or you can check in a weather app to see what temperature it is for each day, and then you'll so at least you'll get the hang of what colors are you going to use for this blanket. But I want to make my blanket happy colors because I love to be happy. And I also like to make happy colors like rainbow colors because I know I love rainbow. Even if it rains, the rainbow comes up afterwards. Oh my. So, so if it rains or shine, if it's like rain or shine, I'm gonna use this one of the blue colors. That. So this is coming up quickly since we're using the kind of like a granny part of the stitch and stuff. Like if we were doing a double crochet, it would take longer to do a double stitch. And you see, this is what the project should look like. This is so long. I just can't stand this. Oh my. And I have a little bit of chains left, so all we're doing is after the two sets of two double crochets, we're gonna chain two, skip two, and put two double crochets into the next two chains. But I'm gonna show you an example of the color wave stitch to see how I do it, but I'm gonna do it on a regular tutorial on how to do this if this doesn't work, because not everyone learns well. Not everybody, not everybody is fast learners, but it's like learning the stitch and how to do it and stuff to learn. Like I'm gonna take it slow so everyone can learn the same way, because like everyone have different learning style. One person can learn one way and another person can learn another way. It's just learning technique that they do. If one person doesn't know how to do something, then at least we can just teach them. Like we just don't want to get upset with them because they don't know how to do something. Sometimes like time takes practice. Like sometimes something takes time and sometimes something takes a lot of practice. So you don't always have to do it right the first time, but once someone teach it to you, then then next time you'll know. So once someone teaches you the process, then you'll learn how to do it. Because some of these things that we have to learn in life, and so so we just have to learn patience, time teaching, and effort. So that's 3 steps that you want to take to have patience. So now I'm taking the time to teach you guys to stitch. Like once I get off camera, I'm going to be thinking about this blanket. About this baby blanket that they made recently. Not even recently, like years ago. Oh my gosh. This baby blanket is about to make me laugh. Like, seriously. Alright, I might have to look at it. I just can't stop laughing. But this baby blanket is making me happy. It's so we so just gotta take we just gotta take our time, and we can just take out whatever colors that we need. So yes. So this is going out quickly. Look at this. This is like a quick whip. Look at this quick whip for the stitch. Like this is so fast. Like I thought it would go slower than what it is, but this is going super fast. I mean, not every stitch does this, but let's see. So yes, so we gotta make sure we're gonna do the same like we did the chains, but we just want to make sure we have the right amount of stitches also. So if they say chain a certain number, but I'm gonna teach you all of that in my videos. Like the right amount of stitches, the right amount of chains, and what stitch do you have to use for these projects. But I'm gonna teach you all a lesson about the right amount of change, counting the chains, and try to be more, let's see, try to be more, trying to think of the word, more recognized, because I know people will always watch what you do as long as you teach them right, because a lot of times they don't teach the stitches right. They don't teach them basic stitches and stuff like that, like how to count the chains and stuff and see if you have the right amount of stitches. But some people do that also, so I don't need to do that. hmm So after this row, we're gonna stop there and do another row tomorrow. Or if I mistake a stitch, then I'll start over. But that should be good. I wouldn't have to start over. So at least if it's right, then we'll stop. But we just wanna, we're just trying to take it slow, cause it's like it's the first day. We just wanna kind of take it easy. But like today is my first day. Them doing a temperature blanket and stuff like that. Cause it's gonna go like the days is gonna go fast. So like like at least we can just take it slow as usual. Let's see. Let's see. Before we reach the end, let's see. Let's see. Um, let's see. Alright, I might have to do an extra chain because let me because let's see. So that's not the right amount of stitches. So at least let's see. So my stitch count was 366, not 3. So I chained 365, so I'm gonna do an extra chain. So we're gonna see if I can go back to the fourth stitch. Chain 2. So so we just want to make sure it's right before we stop because if I'm gonna do this really fast, so so or even if I have to stop and start tomorrow, that's that's fine cause tomorrow cause tomorrow is gonna be in the 40s. and we just want to make sure that it's let's see, 40s. So this stitch is very fast.
Shut up.
So now, the reason why I restarted
Yo.
over because I didn't have
And the dog.
the right amount of stitches. So, so at least if we get this ready,
Right.
but I'm doing this super fast because of the fact.
People said, nah, they gotta come home tonight. Oh, okay. Well, they already took baths and stuff or whatever. So they all clean. Damn, not grab some of it. Grab
Oh,
the whole damn pan.
so now,
All right. Nigga said, take the whole damn pan.
so now, once we keep going and going for this pattern, so, mhm. So even though about this project, it's just like easy. It's just so easy to make it, and you can make it with lots of different colors. But this, like the navy part, is a good color to use because it gets cold. God bless you. So it's not. So we just gotta keep on going. Um, so I might use all the colors that's in the background. But I'm gonna leave that navy out because I'm gonna use it again tomorrow. And I'll put the rest of the colors back. Because it doesn't really make sense to leave it all out if we're not gonna really use it or really. Because I know it's gonna be colder and colder once we get into the. But I saw that it's gonna be on. It's gonna be in the 50s this week, so it's good news. At least, so at least it's good. So I'm almost done with this stitch. At least that's good news. Because I'm only doing one row for for each day. Or I might do more than one row. Not sure. I'm almost done. So now we got a few more stitches to go. So now it's like 3 extras. Let's see, two. Alright, so now it's like 3 extra stitches. So I'm gonna take some of it off, because I don't think it's necessary to have 3 stitches. Some of the chains off. So now I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night and Happy New Year.